The topic chosen for today discussion is communicable and non-communicable disease. So, the communicable disease means the disease can be spread from one person to another person by contact or by air or by water through water or by some means of some through agents. That is called communicable disease. And non-communicable disease is mainly due to derangement of the body. And some of the it is always called the communicable disease is otherwise called contagious disease, or it may spread from one person to another person. That is called contagious, and otherwise called endemic disease. The endemic disease is spread from one person to another person. For example, the coronavirus is pandemic because the spread is to all over the world from one person to another person. It spreads. That's why it is called pandemic. And now we will see the causative. Due to some causative organisms are there. They are bacteria, virus, then protozoans, worms, and then by fungus. These are all the causative organs. The bacteria is a single-celled organism that is called prokaryotes, which is not having a distinguished nucleus, and these are all suggested as primitive organisms. There are three types of bacteria are there: rod shaped, that flagellate, and spiral shaped. Then virus having the head and then the flagellates. So protozoans are the single-celled primitive organisms such as Entamoeba histolytica, Trypanosoma gambians, Leishmania. These are all certain examples for protozoans. Worms, the roundworms, tapeworms are there. Those worms causes some disease. And then fungi. The fungi is the colorless, green color is absent in fungi, and it is a plant, and the fungi causes some disease. So these are all the causative organisms for the disease. Now we will see the disease caused by bacteria. The tuberculosis. First, tuberculosis caused by tuberculosis bacteria causes TB. Tuberculosis. Tuberculosis bacteria. Tuberculosis. This causes TB. TB means the lungs will be affected. It cause cough. It cause mucus secretion in the alveoli, and breathing difficulty will be there, and then it spoils the lung. TB. And then Bordetella pertussis. Bordetella pertussis. 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 This causes whooping cough. In Tamil it is called kakuan. It is also affect the lung, and while it causes severe disturbance in breathing, whooping cough. தமிழிலே கக்குவான் என்பார்கள். Next, typhoid. Salmonella typhi. Typhoid. It causes typhoid fever. Typhoid. Then Clostridium tetani. Clostridium tetani. It causes tetanus. Tetanus means the nerve twitching will be there. It causes severe nervous disturbance. That is called tetanus. Usually TT, whenever the tetanus bacteria can be get into the body through wounds. That's why whenever wound is caused, we administer tetanus toxide, TT. TT injection is given means then the tetanus will not affect. And then that is called Clostridium tetanus. The disease called name is tetanus. And then the Corynebacterium diphtheriae. Corny, CHORNY, Corny, bacterium, Corynebacterium diphtheriae. This causes diphtheria, called diphtheria. The throat will be affected. That is difficult in this also causes difficult in breathing, and then the throat is affected. That is called diphtheria. Thondai adaipan, diphtheria. And then salmonella, enteric salmonella, red shaped salmonella, this causes rod shaped bacteria, salmonella rod shaped bacteria, this causes enteric fever. And then Shigella bacteria. This causes the bacillus dysentery. This is otherwise called bacillus dysentery. Dysentery, that is the motion, uncontrolled motion. It will be go as a water fluid dysentery. That is bacterial dysentery. Then Legionella bacterium. Legionella bacterium. This causes pneumonia fever. That is, it affects the lungs. Pneumonia fever is caused. Then Botulism, Boutilicum, botulinum bacteria. This is caused by the contaminated food. From contaminated food, this bacteria enters into the body and it causes food poisoning. உணவு விஷமாதல். Food poisoned, that is, if some people take the food from the fridge, sometimes they place the mutton and other the remnants of the mutton and other thing in the fridge for even weeks together, and then if it is taken, then the food poisoning caused due to this bacteria botulinum. Then Treponema pallidum, pallidum, PALLID, Treponema pallidum, that is syphilis. This is called sexual transmitted disease. Suppose during coitus or during intercourse, if the other partner is affected with this disease, that is with this bacterial disease, then the other person who is cohabiting will also get the disease, that is syphilis. That is the genital part will be affected. That is called syphilis. And rash in genital organs. These are it will cause rash in genital organs. Then Neisseria, 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 gonorrhea bacterium, Gonorrhea, gonorrhea bacterium. This also causes that is the rash in genital organs. This is also caused by STD, sexual transmitted disease. So these are all the disease caused by bacteria. And then we will see the next topic is the disease caused by virus. So with this we conclude this video, that is the disease caused by bacteria.